There we go. Coming at you. Back under the bright lights. If you saw any of my stream earlier today, you'll know that I went to the moon and I've come back. And I've got important information. I've learned some things. There was a lot of trials and tribulations. What is happening to this screen? Remember, we were installing the tall stack. Firstly, we all know what the tall stack is. Tailwind, tall test things. Tailwind, Laravel, Livewire, and Alpine. Okay, and I was having this weird issue where when I did this inspect, and instead of using the old ugly modals, which, well, your modal might be pretty spectacular, but mine are ugly. Let me see, what are my modals like? When I click on this, here's a modal. And I think, well, maybe no, you know what? I think the slide overlay is always going to be better. Certainly for a new one. So we want to get rid of this. And we want to make it like this. And we're going to do that straight from scratch. Starting from scratch. What do I want to do here? Doesn't really matter actually. We are going to go like this. Back it out. Whoa, capitals, bro, capitals. Again, it is extremely hot out here, in here. What is happening? Oh, I'm getting a Twitch notification. Anyway, I want to make sure the bright lights aren't super crazy. Hey, look at that. I think I've calmed it down. Freaking calm you down. I'm in a mood. I am in a weird mood. Okay, so I think for the rest of this we can keep it here. Okay, good. So let's do a Laravel new. We're going to do funny things again because that is making me giggle a bit. Funny things. There we go. So we're just installing Laravel. I'm assuming you know how to do this, or you've seen this done, or you have a framework of some other sort that you use. CD funny things. Okay. And we got this, and now we're in. And whoops, that's the wrong one. Why would I do that? That's so embarrassing in front of everyone. Okay. Open. You freaking should have a folder called Sesame. That would have been perfect. Code. Funny things. Here we go. Okay, here's our project right here. Right? Boom. I'm not going to explain a whole lot here. If you have questions, just like put your hand up or hit me up later. Or I'll have another video on it. But, we got Laravel. Let's get Livewire in there. Actually, let's just take a look at this for a sec. Funny things. So we've got funny things.test. Here it is. New install of Laravel. Boom. That's easy peasy. That's the easy part. Livewire. Okay. Livewire. So what are we going to do to install Livewire? Well, I know it's going to be something along the lines of composer require Livewire. I bet you it's exactly that. Okay, YouTube, slow down, broski. Okay, what am I doing here? Where am I? I've lost my path. I've lost my way, but I think it's there. Actually, I'm just going to go do a composer install anyways. Install for everything else. So let's get this removing. And again, just a reminder, composer install, you're installing. Composer install installs all the stuff in the lock file. Composer update updates every dependency in your JSON file. And it may or may not break your code. Got to keep saying that. And then when you do the npm install, it's doing these guys right here. Okay, ducky. So Laravel docs install. What are we doing? Install. So we did that already. So we guessed it right. I mean, you do it enough times, you should probably know and stop bragging about it, Rob. Okay. So when we want to actually use it, we just got to make sure to use our directives here. Or if we want to use, old school HTML style, or like that. But we're not going to do that because we are new school. Okay, what else am I doing? My God, I've lost my way. Okay, let's just do this for a second. Yes, because we're going to do a Livewire thing. We're going to go art, make Livewire. One more time. I do believe I should do this one more time. art is actually PHP artisan, right? Make thing, boom. I do that because Vim, let's take a look at Vim and go bang, boom, boom. My shell RC file, and you can see I've got aliases. Art equals PHP artisan, seed equals PHP artisan DB seed, and the F seed, my favorite, PHP artisan migrate fresh with the cedar in there. Fresh cedar, as I call it. And that just gets you populating your database. Okay, so let's get the hell out of here. Boom, where we go? Where was I? I was about to do something and I got lost. Oh yeah, art, make. We're doing a Livewire. Livewire, and we're going to do things. We always do things. Okay. No, I don't want to do a repo. And while we're at it, I know, well, you guys know this stuff. So we're going to do this also. We're going to go art, make, model. And what's going on here? What's happening? Your stream last night was late for me, but watch it now. Ha! Hey, I got a watcher. Line 1. Okay. So we're going to do a make model, and we're going to do, actually, let me just back it up because do the help, just so you know what we're, could have done a little better than that, I guess. Oh, I know. Yeah. So make model with help. And just so you know what we're doing, here's the flags. We're going to be doing a model. If you want, you can do the controller. So we're going to do art, make model. And then we are going to do, you could do a controller if you want to do the old school controllers. We don't do those anymore. At least I don't. Migrate, seed. And if you want to do a resource or API, all that stuff you can do there. But just migrate and seed, I think, is good enough for me. You got to actually name it. So let's just go back up here and call it thing. Always want to do the singular version of it, and it makes all these files. But let's get back to this Livewire that we just made. And it's got 2 files that it's made. So if you look at things, because I made it plural, you've got app HTTP Livewire. That's the actual class. We'll get in there just so you can take a look at it. So we got that's the namespace, obviously, and it extends the component. All this does is it's just a little bit of a class, and it just renders this view. So if I want to find the view things, it is the blade file right here, which is the view. Am I sure it's that? There it is. I was going to say it didn't look like there's anything there. Okay, so let's just bring this down. You always want to have one root element in here. So if you got a whole bunch of stuff and you start piling in things out here, the Livewire component is not going to work. Things, tool, think about. Okay. So that's what we're going to do. That's what's going to get displayed. And actually, while we're at it, so just a quick dummy test. We are on the welcome splash page, which is really just purely dummy. If we want to insert this component, which we have, I would go to that welcome, and you got that welcome blade file. By the way, I know CK's watching here with Laravel. All the front end views for Laravel is all under resources. Well, there's your assets right there, CSS, JSS, and under views right here. And so you go under here, you can see the Livewire that we just created there, and you got the welcome right here. So it's here. If you want to add that Livewire component that we just made, we can go like this. Let's go here and say, do another one. Boom, div, and boom, boom, boom. Okay, like this, and then say, Livewire, boom, boom, and call it things, right, like that. And it's pretty simple. You can pass properties and all that kind of stuff if you would like, and this should work. Okay, there we go. Things to think about, right up there. Beautiful, as it should be. Now, what I like about it is when I can do things like this, things, and I start using it as my routing and controller. So let's go to my routes web, and you got a bunch of different routing, but web is pretty much wherever I can go. Route, get, boom, and we'll say things. So whenever anyone touches that URI, and we're going to say app, boom. What am I doing? HTTP Livewire things. Look at that. It's telling me all of a sudden. Class. And if I like naming my routes. Name. Things, boom, boom, boom. I like that. Okay. And we don't have to really do anything there because we have calling it directly here. So what's happening normally, people might be used to doing something like they're doing their like whatever route here, and then they'll do like Laravel controller. And they might do like things controller, and that would have been something like you would have called, and it might be like at, whatever method you want to call, that kind of stuff. Anyways, I like this because what's going to happen here is it's going to go straight to this Livewire component, and then I'm going to list all my things in that component in the view. It's going to be marvelous. Okay, so let me just do this. This should give me an error, like a layouts app error. Yeah, okay, perfect. So at least I know it's working now. And all it means is that I need to create a view, a layout called app under the view or under the layouts folder. This is all just basic stuff when you need to launch a tall stack app folder. Layouts, and then make the app file. Do this really quickly. It has to be a blade file. Actually, I don't know if it has to be or not, but I'm pretty certain it does. Okay, so here is my thing, and where is welcome? So I'm just going to steal some of this HTML because I admit I don't know HTML like I know everything else. So bang. I don't think anyone knows HTML anymore. Okay, let's go body, no body, end the body, and then do the HTML thing here. Okay, great. Now, here's the key part when it comes to Livewire. We need to have Livewire styles right at the end here, just before the end of head, and just before the end of the body, we have to say Livewire scripts, like that. Okay, and that looks good, and I'm just going to say, you guys belong nowhere. I don't need you or you, like this. We're not even doing any styles or anything. And then this here, just to finish off the app, and you'll never have to touch this again. Well, that's not true. That's actually a complete lie. We're going to be touching it soon. Slot. You always have to put this word slot here, this variable. It's just a known variable here. And that's what that's going to allow is it's going to say, okay, this view, the contents of this view right here, which is this, is going to fit in to this slot right there. And we're just going to take that away. We don't ever do that stupid welcome page ever again. And so let's take a look here and go boom, bang. So here we are. Now we're here. All that's good in the hood. Livewire is working. Let's do a couple things. Firstly, we did make a model, so of thing. So let's pull up mob. Wow, what am I typing like that for? Thing.php. Okay. Now we're going to work on this. So what are we going to do? Oh, sorry. Let's do create things. So this is the migration table, and this is what's going to get us in the database. So you can create things like this. Table, string, name, pretty popular. And if you got a list of things, you probably don't want to repeat them. So let's just call them unique. Unique. I can't type. Okay. We're going to say that's going to be unique. You can do things like this. Table, foreign ID, and like other thing ID. And it's like, that's the foreign key from another table. All sorts of good stuff like that. You can even do, well, I like to do this. I like to go and say Boolean and go is active. Almost every table of mine does that. And why am I double fist in the parentheses here? Okay. I'm going to say default 1. And let's see. Timestamps, just by the way, it's just a Laravel thing. And what it does is just create it at and update it at date times. Table, date time, and this is going to be called start date. I like this one. And I'm going to call this, no, it's going to be nullable, okay? No default. It's just, we don't necessarily need this one. This could be null. So we'll do that one. What else? Anything else? No, I think that is good enough for me. And what I'm going to do now is, did we do a seeder? Thing? Cedar? Yeah, we did. Okay, good. Okay. I know it seems like a pain in the ass, all this work, but it's really worth it to get all this up and running well. Let's go. Okay, there we go. Okay, how about this one? I want to do this as a is active and call this one false. And then just leave the rest like that because we don't need to, just wanted to show examples of everything else. Good, good, good. So we made the array and let's just go and say for each things as a thing and go like this and just say thing create and we're just going to pass the thing in. Simple as that. Boom, boom, boom. And we also have to bring in our use app, bring in that model thing. Boom. Okay. So this is Cedar is done, although you are giving me some real, oh, there, that's why. I don't like when these guys give me dirty looks, you know? Okay, there. This is good. All done. But before we can, normally, when you are like doing like database saving and all that kind of stuff, you would do something like thing equals new thing, and then you would say thing name equals like, you know, thing name or whatever, like where you got it from up there, and then you would end up eventually going thing save like that. And but what we're doing here is called a mass assignment. I'm sure other frameworks do the same thing. And so because we're mass assigning things in this thing, we have to declare some fillable fields like this. And I'm going to say you can fill name, you can do is active, and you can do start date. Okay, I think those are the ones here. And while I'm here, I'm just going to also do the dates because this will get you screwed up if you don't do this for what we're trying to do, protected. So one of the good reasons that we have date time as the field type is because when you use Eloquent to access, Eloquent is Laravel's default like database accessor, I don't even know what you want to call it, but using the models to get the data from, it automatically turns datetime fields into Carbon. And Carbon will give you access to methods, some cool methods like, you know, time difference for humans. So like you'll see like a week from now, like if I wanted to, what is this? Edit this. Let's see. Let's just say that. Save that. You'll see like 1 day ago, all that kind of stuff. So that's Carbon for Laravel. So I do dates equals boom, boom. And we'll say start date and then created at and then updated at. Okay. So boom, boom, boom. I believe this model is now G to G so that we can get moving on, at least getting it going. So we got the migrate, we got the Cedar. Okay. Why am I just pausing here? Okay, save, bro, save. Savey. Okay, so let's try this. Let's go art migrate. Well, not the migrate. I don't want to migrate. I want to fseed. And again, basically, what I'm doing, art, PHP, artisan, migrate, fresh. And what fresh is doing is just completely blowing the database away and starting new with the migrate. And then we're doing the seed, which is then filling in all the data, the dummy data that we have. Oh, look at that. We're not even going to do it. I got one more thing to do. Homework's not over. Hold on. I got to tell the main Cedar file that we're doing this sort of thing. So this dot call. Did I do curly brackets? No, good. Braces, I mean, friggin' sometimes. Thing Cedar class. There you go. Okay. And we're going to use database slash things. Where are you? Database things. Come on. I just don't think Cedar. There you go, buddy. There you go. Hey, there you go. Okay. So I believe that's everything I need. So now if I go fseed, that should throw an error. Oh, That's because I don't have a database called Funny Things. Come on, man. There we go. New database. Funny Things. Probably do that in the command line too. I don't know why I don't do that. Artisan's got their own its own little thing. Anyways, let's go here. Back up to that again. Boom. All right, successful. I like when everything's green. So Funny Things. Let's get into Funny Things. And we got some data. Okay, so we got all this data and it's all good in the hood. We're all beautiful. Look at that. It's all active, but one that we stipulate not. Beautiful. Good. Now we are actually ready to do some data work. Okay, what do we want to do now? Oh, I know. We want to, so get out of there. And this is my thing. So what we basically want to do is throw a table together and iterate through the things. And then we can start doing some fun things with that. But before we do that, we need Tailwind. So let's get Tailwind in. Okay. Where are you? Okay, so here it is. I'm just copying this. Okay, and here we go, and paste. Yes. And then while we do that, I just want to look a little more what I got to do. I got to do some other things. Basically, you got to init this. And when you init npx, not npm, npx, when you do that, you're going to create a config file. And then we got to add this to our CSS. That's all. So it's looks pretty good. npx, tailwind, css, init. See what I'm talking about there, Chris? Right there. Boom. And, okay. And then I want to go to my app.css. Whoa, bro. Okay. Let's go here. Okay. Let's do this. Bring that in. All I'm doing is just copying and pasting, and that's good. That's all we need. And the init that I just did does this, so it does this stuff right here. The mix, all we have to do now is say require Tailwind CSS. It's telling me even. It's like you don't even have a choice to screw up. It's just telling you that. Mix.version. I love the version. Okay. And okay. Boom. So we have that installed, which is great, except now back in the app.blade file, we actually have to bring it in. So all we have to do is do something like this. Link href equals mix css app.css boom, and go like that. Pretty certain that's all you need to do. Excuse me. Oh, I should probably npm run dev. Give that a rip. I don't even think I did npm install actually. So let's do this. And again, for those watching at home, right? The composer install does this, installs these guys. Composer update, updates these guys. And then the npm install does these guys. Okay. We already know that. So now I can go back to the run dev. Hey, did that just get killed or no? No, it didn't. It's doing good. Okay. Wow. Okay, so here we go. So great. Compilation is mixed. I don't have to sacrifice my second child to the node gods. Okay, so here we are. Something happened. I don't know what, but I know. Oh, look at this. My God. Again, HTML is not my thing. I don't understand why I don't know this. Okay? Just why didn't anyone tell me? Style sheet. Okay? Why didn't anyone tell me? There we go. All right. So margin 10. Boom. Beautiful. Doing a quick rip on this. And then let's just say background color. What background color? Blue. 300. Boom, boom. So we got that, which is nice. And then let's say, go back up here and say, let's do a padding of 4. Okay, padding of 4. Rounded large. Got the rounded corners. If you want to go full crazy, then you can go here like that. You see what I'm saying? All that kind of stuff is great. So that's kind of like utility CSS. It's pretty fun. I like it. And you can go like this. Width of I don't know, let's say 8, 12, and there's like 12 units across, so it goes less time, that kind of stuff. Let's do one last one, and that's Alpine. We need Alpine in here. For it to be a tall stack, and for me to be happy, a happy camper. Okay, let's get this going. Where are we? npm. Okay, good. Now let's go npm install alpine.js. Boom, just like this, right? And then what else we need to do? All you have to do is copy. Boom. Okay. So we're in. That's good. And now we just got to find our JS file right here. Hit that, save it, and then run our dev again. Run dev, so that we can create the JS and compile it. Hopefully we don't have to sacrifice people. Okay, good. Good. So we have that. Take that down, and let's just do this again. And just to make sure Alpine is working, we are going to do something like says bg blue 100 p3 m2 2. Okay, let's just get out of here because that is gross. Boom. Come on. Oh, I did. Guys, this is so unbelievably wild. You know what I didn't do? This is the biggest problem is I didn't check the friggin' notes. It says it right there. Friggin' defer. Oh my God. Oh my God. I was losing my mind. Like you can hear it in my voice. Like I'm about to lose my mind. This doesn't make any sense. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh my God. Ooh. There we go. All right. Alpine's working. I feel like that's a whole night's worth of streaming right there. I'm going to keep going. We're going to keep going. We're going to finish this damn thing. I'm just smoking hot right now. Okay. So let's get this out of here. X data. Sure, whatever you want to call it. I don't know. Okie dokie. So what I want to do most importantly is, okay, let's get to Tailwind. Tailwind components, and we're going to go tables. Okay. Okay, let's go simple. Let's just do a simple table. And we're going to start right here. Okay, let's do this. And let's also, come on, let's bring it up here. Bring it up right here and go, let's get to my indentation. And Tailwind always does 2. I like 4. And we're going to go here. Okay, good. So, boom, 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 boom. Let's call this one, yeah, name looks good. And we'll call this one start date. Call that start. And we will do this like this. All right. So bring that like that. This is a table. Look, we haven't even made anything. This is just right now so far. We're all just kind of assembling. This is an assembly line right now. Okay, let's go. We're going to go like this. For each things as thing. And for each, and we'll say tr. Okay, there we go. And we'll say something along the lines of, let's bring this one in, and we'll say thing name, right? We got thing name. That's good. And what's the other one? I don't know if the other one is different styles, but oh yeah, look at that name, and we got different styles. So I don't mind that. I don't mind the different styles. That's good. Okay, good. Let's go like this, and we'll say this. Thing dot start date, and then this is Carbon rig coming at you. Diff for humans. Okay, that little function. Little handy dandy function, that's nice. And then I'm going to let this one get all this done, and then we'll do one more td button, and this one's going to be called edit. Okay, great. Boom. All right, let's take a look. We're not going to get anything because we haven't defined what things are yet, right? So what's things? Good. Predictable. So now in, whoops, a daisy, in our class, things class, let's just go like this. Let's go and say public things, and we're going to call this one false. Let's just call it false, okay? And then we'll say public function mount, and we'll say this dot things or dash arrow things equals, and we'll say this get things. Okay, and we're just going to make and we're just going to make a function, a private function called get things. Okay, just return new. Nope, sorry, not that. We're going to say thing all. Okay, we're just going to get all, and then of course, because we're doing this, we just have to actually bring in the model. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, here we go. Here we go. So we got the things. We got things. Things looking good. Do we have this on null? Oh, that's right, because not everyone has a start date. So we have to do something like this. If not empty, thing start date, then we'll do this, and then we'll say and if. This is all Blade, Laravel Blade, right here. So you gotta be, okay, good. Boom. So thing one, that 26 minutes ago, here we go. Boom, boom, boom. Great, we like this. Getting somewhere. Table. Let's do this so it doesn't, what are you doing? Let's say class equals padding 2 and margin 4. Like this, just to have it chill out for a bit. And the, what is this? The head is gray. Dude, how about this? Indigo 400. Okay. Yeah, not bad. Let's say, yeah, not bad. And, white. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Can't do that. Text gray. It's right there. No, that's there. That's there. But this, head. Oh, that's what we did. Okay. White. I see. E. Probably didn't have to go through all that, but. Yeah, I could have done that faster. But anyways, let's do that. And yikes. Good. Now, we're going to do this now. We are going to do the overlay, which is the thing that we have come here for. Slide overlay. Overlay. Right here. Boom. It's a sexy beast. Okay. Let's make sure that. Okay. This is it. Oh my Lord. We have to do this firstly. This is, now that we've got the forms, it's a little bit different. So we do need a little bit more work. What's going on here, man? Tailwind configuration in the plugins. We have to do this, okay? So there's that. And at the same time, we have to install Tailwind forms right here. Yeah, we got to npm it. And that's it right there. So npm install Tailwind CSS forms. Okay, just like this. Yeah. Okay, looks good. Run dev. Run the dev out of it. Okay, here we go. Here we go. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We are going to be good there. Good. Good. Great. Good. So, I don't know. What color is that? I think that's indigo. Anyways, yeah, where's, yeah, it's 700. Let's make this indigo 700. Where is that? Yeah? Look at that. Okay. It's okay, I guess. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I like that. That's a nice look right there. We got to touch it up first. Just do a quick touch up.
Okay, so
New project. No, it's not going to be new. It's going to be edit. Edit thing. Edit thing. And make sure your thing is super wicked good. And you to show the universe the respect it deserves. I can't even spell the Milky Way galaxy. I don't even understand what I'm doing. Thing name. We're not like that. Great. Okay. Good. We have it like that. Now, okay, so what we got to do is firstly let this slide in, let it slide out. So this is everything you need to know about it. And at the same time, we have, where's the friggin' documentation? It's right here. Transitions. Beautiful. Now, I could copy and paste it all the way through, but I want to type it in so I learn some stuff. Okay, so it wants it to put it here. However, I've learned that we need to put it right in this section here because otherwise the, well, like let's say for instance, X show equals show. I think show is, yeah, it's gonna throw error. Does it throw an error? It should throw an error, shouldn't it? No? Okay. X data. Yeah, there we go. Anyways, okay, so see how I got my hand here, pointer? It's a button. It actually is a button. If it's true, the button doesn't work. Actually, even if I say something like, say, action, that's my, and I can see it, still doesn't work. When it shouldn't, because this is like a modal. It's a competitor to a modal. So the only time you hit edit is when it is false, like this. So that makes sense. You want it to be able there. Anyways, so I'm going to put all this stuff right here in here. So it's going to be like this. An X transition is Alpine. So transition, enter, transition. And it really does feel like, onerous to get all this in here. But really, what we can do afterwards is just turn this into extract this into a Laravel blade component and then reuse this over and over and over again. So just get it right the one time. Transition. Okay. So it kind of makes sense what we're doing here. We got to set some classes for when it enters and when we leave, the end result, and what it starts off at, what it ends at. It makes sense. So right here, we got all these right here. So this is what Adam, creator of Tailwind, has done for us. So we'll just copy and paste that in there. Right there. From is basically start, or is start, not basically. It's non-basically. Whatever you want to call it. Ha. It's weird. It's like, really? Pressure is on. You know what's hilarious? Oh my god. I just checked to make sure my mute wasn't on. Little late, bud. Okay, let's go here. Okay, now that is great. That's how it's going to happen. But we're almost done. We're almost there. So what I want to do is say edit button, and we have to do this. So X data cannot be there. X data has to come up. Well, we already got it here, so it's false. It's false. Why? I can't believe I doubled it. Okay, false. Show is false. And when I click, well, actually, no, I don't want to do this. I want to do this a little bit differently. Okay, I'm going to be doing something like this. Wire click equals edit. Okay. When I click this, I want this to fire. This is a little bit of a trick. So I could use Alpine, but instead of Alpine, I'm using Livewire. And this is wire click. And when I click it, it's going to hit an event called edit. Public function edit. And we're just going to, for now, we're just going to say, let's do another thing called public show edit form equals false. Okay, whatever. And we're going to say this show edit. What are you doing? Go between JavaScript and PHP and you will miss some money tags every once in a while. Guaranteed. What are you doing? What is wrong? Show edit form. Okay, thank you. It's gone. Show edit form. Great. Equals true. Okay. So there it is. And then what we can do now is instead of hard coding false, we can do a Livewire function that kind of talks to Alpine and turns it into JavaScript, is we can use this thing called entangle, and we'll say show edit form, which is exactly this variable. From PHP, it's going to turn it into a JavaScript variable. And when we do that, so actually, and then I think that should be good enough to get going, right? And so if in here we decided that we want to start it off as true, it should show, which it does. So that's a good sign that things are working. And I think I did do the wire click edit, so that's good. So when we hit edit, we're just going to tell it it's true now. And so now when we do this, it should pop up, and there it does. And so now all we need to do is click it to make it go away, right? I was just going to say, it didn't look like it transitioned all that well. So let's do this. Let's see what happens. Perfect. All right. So it transitioned. Good. Okay, so let's pull this and get this out of here because I don't like it all filling up my thing. Where's the button that makes it go away? Right here. Okay, excellent. So all I have to do here is say, I could do Alpine. Again, I can do Alpine, but I like to do this. Wire click equals cancel edit. Okay. I do want to do Alpine. At click equals show equals not show. Okay, let's just do that. Okay, edit comes in and we click it and it doesn't do anything. And I feel stupid. Okay. Oh, that's because I'm at the very wrong thing. Although, actually, look at if I did this. There. Oh, I feel very smart. What's the other button, buddy? The other button right here. There we go. Okay. Boom, bang, bang. So we edit and it goes like that. Boom. Okay, good. So it now works. That looks fun. That's fun. Okay, edit your thing. Now here's where things get a little fun. So now we just got to make sure that thing name is populated in there. So what we're going to do is in the class of thing is another public, and this is going to be an instance of thing, and we're going to call it editing. Okay, we're going to call it editing. Okay, do we have thing in there? Great. Okay, so editing, is now when we edit, we're going to say this dot editing equals I'm not certain if I'm doing this. Let's just take a quick peek. Let me think about it for a sec. I think this is what we're doing. Because, oh, yeah. What am I doing? Okay, there. Boom, 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 boom. And it's right. And then the modal is here, is the modal. And instead of an input that is, where's the input? Right here, name. We're going to say wire model equals, well, first we're going to do this to get it over there. And it's going to be editing dot name. And before we can do any of that, we have to create validation rules. Okay. Validation rules. So let's do this. Let's go up here called, what is this? Is it protected? Protected rules. It's a variable. Yeah. So boom. Okay. Like this. And it's going to be like name. We'll say required and min 3. Like that kind of thing. So I don't think that's going to work. I think there's something else going to have to happen there. I'm sorry. It's editing. In fact, it's not. I don't know if it's a dot or is it arrowed. But either way, that's a much better. We're very close. Thing one. Bam. Okay. So now, if I were to, let's do this now. We did edit. Let's do a quick one called public function save. Boom. And I would say this dot validation. We're going to call it validation. And right, we're going to say validation. And then we're just going to say, what is in our database that might trip us up? Nothing. Nothing. It's very simple. So we're going to say this dot save, and also this dot show edit form equals false, right? Just want to make sure. Just want to see if that is actually what's going to happen. Oh, and that is, I'm sorry, when I click on the save or when I do the form. Where's the form? Hit this form. It is here, and it is, I think it's wire submit. There it is. Wire prevent submit. Wire submit prevent. Okay, boom, boom, boom. Okay, great. Let's do 40 just to make sure. And validation does not exist. Disvalidate. Validate. Close, man. Freaking close. Give me a break. Okay. Caleb, give me a break. Okay. Okay. One more time. 40. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Whoa, I pressed it. I pressed it. What's happening? What am I doing this dot save? What is wrong with me? Why are you guys letting me do this sort of thing? Editing. Okay, let's do this one. Like we're gonna one more time. I'm such a liar. We're gonna do this as long as it takes. Okay, but why did that not update? That's so weird. I mean, it did update, but it didn't update. You know why? I know why. I think I know why. I don't know if I know why, actually. I don't think that's what you can do. I don't think you can do this dot refresh, which kind of seems like you could. No, you cannot. It doesn't exist. So what I'm going to do is say emit self and go refresh me. Okay. And what that's going to do is I'm going to set a listener that's going to emit an event, and I'm going to say protected. And I don't believe I need to do this. I believe I'm doing it wrong. That's why it's not working, but I just want to at least get this here. So refresh me. And if I do this and I go refresh, I believe that works. And so 2:21. Okay, it refreshes. Bang, there we go. Okay, perfect. Through an event listener, blah, 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 and bang. Okay, boom. So we have that working. That's beautiful. That's easy peasy. We didn't come here for this. We came here for this magical thing called Pikaday. Let's do this. Okay, so now, normally look at this. This is such a huge heaping mess of code. I would extract this, and maybe later in another video I'll extract it. Where is this? Name. Where's my thing? Okay, yeah. So thing, name. Look at this. Okay. Okay, we're going to call this start date. Start date. Okay, boom. Wire model. Let's just get this out of here for a second, and let's call this date. I'm getting pounded with I have a dog food company, and I've got people going, hey man, got questions about your dog food. What is the percentage of meat? Come on. Hello. Wow. Just, I'm not doing it. Anyways, okay. So date, right? Date. And no, we're going to do this. Wire model equals editing dot start date, right? That's what we're doing. And we'll see if this works. Oh, I'm sorry. Label is start date, and this name has to be here, right? Name has to be start date. Let's get this one here, and also, come on, date. Okay, let's do this. Wow. Okay. Well, that's kind of funny. Well, that's interesting. Anyways, let's just get this going. We know we want Pikaday. Pikaday. Let's do Pikaday. No, I don't want that one. I want this one here. GitHub. Yeah. Pikaday. How you doing? Pikaday. Hello, Pikaday. Okay. Now, the one thing is I'm going to use the CDN. And the reason why I'm going to do the CDN is because I want to, in my app.blade, my layouts file, I want to do something like this. I want to go and say, we're going to call this stack styles. And I'm going to say, actually, and just do this one here. Put stack scripts. Okay. So what this allows us to do is anytime I'm in something like this in a view file, I can go and at the bottom of everything, am I at the very bottom right here? I can do something like this. If I say at push scripts, I can put a bunch of JavaScript and then go end push. Okay. Just like that. And it will only show up JavaScript for that specific JavaScript on this page. It won't. So I don't want to compile the JavaScript for all pages when I'm only going to use Pikaday for like a handful of things. So we're going to put here for Pikaday right here. Where is it? JavaScript? Great. So here it is, just like this. And we're going to put that right there. Come on. Right there. There it is. And we can certainly do this right here. Push styles and push. Doesn't really matter where we put this here because the styles is going to be put right up here because we stipulated styles, right? So Let's get the styles in here. Bang, bang, bang. Oh, I don't have to do that. I can just copy it. Dum dum. Come on. Right. There we go. So we now have a fully functioning Pikaday JavaScript thing. We just now have to use it. So usage. Okay. It says, okay, so there it is. Type text. Oh, look at this. We got to go text. Okay. Yeah. And right here, at the very bottom, right here, we're going to have to say like this. Just like this. I believe just like this. Start date. I think. Yeah, maybe doing that. I think that's how you do it, but I'm not 100%. Let's see. Let's see if we got something going here. Okay. And Pickaday's working. Excellent. Okay. So July 16th, like, oh yeah, July 16th. Okay. So now, oh, wait a minute. No, that's not going to work, right? So now I want to go back to this and say save. Save, editing, save. Did I do the model bind already properly? Water model. And is it start date? Okay. Oh, because we have to have rules for it, right? So our rules, it will not work if you don't have the rules for it. This. It's this. Public start date equals false. Okay. And this actually has to be start date. We have to model it to the start date, and we have to do this kind of thing right here. And I just need to know. And validation. Where's my validation? I'm sorry, but it's back to start date again. We have to do this because our system's not going to talk. Is going to do funny things with the date time. It's not going to go right. Pikaday doesn't do that perfectly. So we're going to say, we're going to say this, editing, start date equals, we're going to do this actually, dt equals new date time, and we're going to do it in month, day, year format, and we're going to pass it this dot start date. Okay. I believe, and I just want to say dd dt. Just try that for a second before we do anything else. I believe that's what's required. Yep, that makes sense. And then we'll do this. July 22nd. I friggin' knew it. I knew it. Use. No. Oh, my bad. It's this new date time. Okay, firstly, also, I don't like this false thing. This dot start date equals like this, okay? It is from format. What is PHP date from format? Now I remember something going on. Date time, create from format. That's the one I want right there. Date time. Yes, it's not that. It's okay, right here. Not new. New. It's date time from format. 20th. False. There we go. Great. That's the value. So now let's get the actual date time of it. And it's false. So when I was that in mount or was that in no, it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know if it was mount. I think it was edit. So I think it was this. So equals start date. Right. Oh, my batteries are low. Okay, that's great. July 15th, July 21. Still false, though. Still weirdly false. Let me get this in. That's so weird. Oh, you know what? Let's do this first for a second. Let's do this for a quick second here. Forget about this. Let's go to moment. Okay, .js. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. Let's get this installed here. No, it's moment.js and CDN. Okay, right here. Right. Okay. Right here. Okay. JavaScript. And I believe moment has to go first. So script. Right. Boom. And so here we're going to say field, which is nice. Field. Okay. And then we're going to say format. And we're going to say day, month, year. Okay. I believe that does it, or helps anyways. Thank you, my lord. So, my lord, you got to bring moment in and do the format first before you can do any of that stuff. So let's go do this. So let's take this off. Okay, let's take this off and let's see if we can get some saved here. Oh, right. Okay, so if not empty, then, right, dude, then this is the case. Okay, right? If it's not empty, then we'll do that. Okay. July 28th. Didn't work. What happened? So, date. Well, this firstly is going to be helpful. That's helpful, always. This, it's the exact same thing. Did I put that extra? money symbol in there. Is that the problem? If that's the problem, that's going to, be interesting. Unreal. So it works. Okay. So we got the date picker in there, the Pikaday in there, the 22nd, it works. The only problem is if we leave it blank, what kind of error are we going to get? Great. So with this, okay, firstly, let's try this. Let's just make this work. Okay. So we got edit. Okay. And I just want to make it so we do save it and we're not having this, and it worked. Okay. And if I want the 28th, it worked. Okay. And if I want this, it's not going to save the date because it's not doing this. So I can do something like else. I can say this dot editing start date equals like that. Great. Stop that. Oh, sorry, my bad. It's no, equals null. That's my bad. There. Okay. So if it's empty, no problem. If it's stuff, that's great. Cancel's good. 6 days from now, it's in the future. We want the 30th. It'll save. It's all friggin' good. The only thing now is I want to just see what happens if I just type this in, DD. That should break it pretty good. Yeah. So I think, let's try this. I have no idea. Date, format, and it's, of course, it's this. And what did I say? It is day and get out of my face. Punky Brewster. Okay. Bang, 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 bang. But format. So I don't think, no, it's not that. It's this. There. Okay. Just like that. I think that actually. Okay. That works. Did that work? 27. And none works. That doesn't work. And if I said 35, 35, 35, that doesn't work. Or if I said 32 and I said 2045. Days, month, that should work, no? Okay, but yeah, 23 years from now. So it's okay. So as long as it's got the right date, well, that is very good. So we don't have to worry about all that catch stuff. That is good. Got the date format. And so I think we did this, right? We installed it from scratch. We got everything up in Tall Stack running. We've got the slider in, and we can do some quick edits using Livewire, and it's going to work. My hairy thing. Okay, I don't need to say that, but oh, look at that. Okay, great. And it's 1 day ago. Boom. Awesome. Look at this. Boom. Loving it. I think we're totally fine to stop here. Got it great. And only took a few hours, but got something pretty significant going. Good start to an app. Maybe we'll build on this later. All right, time to put the kitties to bed. Thanks for everyone.